everybody, this is Kevin, and welcome back to another anime review. And today I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on Digimon Ghost Game Episode 50, which, holy crap, man, we're on Episode 50 already. And I gotta say, this was probably the most disturbing episode yet. I mean, it started out as a sweet, almost cute story in the first half, and then in the second half, it went full-on Digimon furry bestiality, and it was like, what the fuck is going on? It's almost like the writers saw how insane episode 48 was and all the discussion online, and they said, oh, hold my beer, you ain't seen nothing yet, kids. So, goddamn, after watching this episode, and the 4chan thread reached bump limit, it had the most replies of the night, and I don't even want to talk about what was on that board. It was some disturbing shit. You Digimon fans are complete degenerates, and I don't know, dude. But anyway, let me give you my summary of the episode. And I will say I was entertained, although I was disturbed. That's the best way I could review this episode in a minute or so. But anyway, as far as the episode goes, the monster of the week is Poochymon, who is a champion level, this cute little rabbit-looking thing, who eventually digivolves into Maycrackmon Vicious Mode, who is the ultimate form of Maykumon, and you may remember Maykumon and even Maycrackmon from Digimon Adventure Tri. And goddamn, they drew this thing worse than Renamon. If you think Renamon is bad, oh boy. But anyway, so Poochymon is, disappears and runs into this human character named Riku, who also goes to school with Hiro and Kiyoshiro and Roly, the whole gang. And Riku is a bit of an awkward type. He keeps bumping into people and just, can't really socialize too well. So Poochymon uses her powers to make the human character who he bumps into forget it, and they apologize. And Poochymon like, oh, I helped Riku. Now Riku, give back. And then Poochymon with her cute little rabbit ears does like a heart, and Riku tries to mimic that. And Poochymon throughout the first half is like, oh, Poochymon helped, Poochie helped, but you didn't give back right. And Poochie, from having this cute voice, starts getting this ominous voice as it zooms in on her face, and you see like her fangs, and it's like, 1. And this happens 5 more times, and it keeps counting things down. And then eventually, like the first half, like I said, it's pretty sweet how Poochimon's bonding with this kid, Riku, and the main group of tamers is hardly in it. You just have Kiyoshiro, who's, wandering around screaming. And actually, Riku brings Poochie to the school, and the kids recognize Poochymon as an AI hologram similar to Gaomon. And it's like, oh, what are all the other kids getting Digimon now too? They made a comment like that. But eventually, Poochimon's like, I love you this much, Riku. And then says, Poochymon Digivolve too? And then Digivolves into Maycrackmon Vicious Mode, which, again, we'll show you a picture of that later. And starts turning into like the dominant one of the relationship, and then says, no, I'm May, call me May. And there are these fucked up scenes where they're in bed, which they showed it earlier where he's in bed with Poochymon, and they've shown like Hero of Gaomon, which is fine, but they show this fucking furry thing, Maycrackmon, spooning Riku in the bed, like, what the fuck? And then as he, like, turns around, sees her, and then she's mumbling in her sleep, like, give back, Riku, you gotta give back. It's like, what the hell? And then it cuts to the next day at the cafeteria, and they're sitting at the cafeteria, Maycrackmon's there, spoon-feeding food to this kid. Again, what the hell? And then it shows later on that they go back, and Maycrackmon makes apple juice for the kid, grabs some apples, literal apples, and squeezes them, turns them into apple juice, and then with a sinister face, give back, and Riku's like, alright, well, what the fuck can I do? So he goes to the vending machine and gets a can of apple juice and gives it back to May, and then May's like, that's not what I gave you, and then starts grabbing the kid's hand, and is like, you are gonna get claws like I have, and pointy ears like I, and grabbing the kid's ears, some fucked up shit, and then the kid starts running out into the, the city, and then Hiro and Kiyoshiro see this and start tailing him, and then turn it to the digital world so that he disappears, and they have, Kano Weissmon and Thetismon to battle Maycrackmon, and then Maycrackmon, after the battle, they win, obviously, starts, like, crying, like, I loved Riku. It's like, what the hell is going on? What are the writers thinking, dude? So, I mean, this is the entertaining episode, but it was fucking disturbing. They were literally doing furry bestiality in this episode, and I don't know what the what the hell is happening next. You know, it being episode 50, I kind of thought we were gonna get Gullis Galamon or Regulusmon, and actually they did reveal they had artwork of Seriousmon, you know, the evolution Volcano Weissmon, but it's kind of a blurry image, and it says sample over the image, so I'll share that once I get a more clear picture of it, but that's coming out soon. So at some point we're gonna get the Mega Evolution. So I'll show you here, like, we have this cute little guy, Poochymon, who's a champion. I'm not sure exactly who he's the Digivolution of here. One of these guys, I guess. And then, crazy to think of who he Digivolves in, or, well, it's a she here, but you get the idea. May Crackmon Vicious Mode, and I guess Shoutmon, and appeared in Digimon Frontier and Cross Wars, and the reboot of Digimon Adventure. So we get May Crackmon, which you can see by that art there. I don't know, man. I don't know. And how it appeared in Digimon Adventure Try. But, you know, when Poochymon first appears, he's a cute little guy and having some fun bonding moments. And, like, this is when Poochymon first saved Riku, like, it has to be the same! Like, getting all mad. And then Hiro sees Poochymon, and, you know, they take him to school. And this is the part where he gets, like, this really creepy thing. Promise me. 1! And the voice gets all deep. And it does that 5 times. And then this is when Poochymon Digivolved. Poochie feels something inside. Poochymon, Evolution, Shinkai. And turns into May Crackmon. Call me May. And then, holy fuck. You guys see this. I mean, what the fuck is going on here? This is just... I don't know, man. I am not a furry. This is fucking May spooning the kid in bed. And here, let me just, because it has the subtitles. But he's like, let me see what he says. Because he's disturbed by this shit, too. It's a little cramped now. Riku, give back now. You want me to turn that way? What the fuck? What's it say here? It may look different, but still sweet. Yeah, because he was snuggling the little Poochie before. I mean, what the hell? Disturbing. Absolutely disturbing. And this isn't even the half of it. Here's the spoon feeding. What the fuck? Look at the kids in the background looking at this like, what is going on here? What on earth is going on here? And this is May making the apple juice, squeezing apples. So the kid gives her apple juice. It's not what I gave you. Look at that face, too. And then May Crackmon gets all pissed off and starts grabbing him and says, "You're going to have claws like I have and pointy ears like I have." And then, this is a sweet little scene. I love, watch this. Look, this is Kiyoshiro's face after Tesla Jellymon's like, "Okay, darling, here we go." Oh, no. Look at his face. No. And she's loving it. They got some serious, like, bestiality going into this season. That's for sure. Yeah, Thetismon saved the day. That's May Crackmon battling. And, like, here, because if you love someone, you want to give back. What the hell? And then Thetismon trying to explain, there are things you can do that humans cannot. And Kato Weissmon, Digimon and humans aren't all the same. May and Riku aren't the same. And then starts crying and then runs away. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. And I do have some fan art I'll share. We have this one, which again, like, can we have just got like a sweet episode of this little guy instead of having like this furry nonsense? The fuck, guys. And then I saw this one, which I thought was sweet with everyone. And then someone drew this, which, how do these artists so fast getting this done within one episode? But yeah, the 4chan thread reached bump limit. I saw things in there I didn't want to see. I don't know, guys. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So, let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments down below. Stay tuned next week for hopefully a more normal episode. And that's all I got. I literally, after watching that, had fucking nightmares. And I question what is going on with these writers and their sanity. So, thank you guys. Have a great day. And don't get me wrong, I still enjoyed the episode. And hold on one sec. I just want to bring this up since I have a little more time. So one thing that caught my attention as I was looking for, you know, screenshots and that sort of thing, I usually use, like I said, 4chan and then Twitter. And I always see the DigiNose post, who is the resident Digimon shill. And it shills everything. Did the whole Van Demon thing when it's fucking Myodismon. Shut the fuck up about Van Demon. And, you know, he's been an absolute show for the series. And it's funny because the title of his video and his Twitter post, he was going on about how, oh, this episodic series, blah, 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 which I sort of turned a 180. Early on, I'm like, you know, can we get a plot? But at a certain point, it's like, yeah, I have embraced the episodic series. And now it's funny to me to watch the shills go and say, oh, I'm not really feeling this episodic series. You fucking shills. Now all of a sudden you're criticizing stuff? Where is it? It's this video. It was the Twitter post in particular, though. I don't have that. So, but yeah, if any of you are interested, the Digimon shills are turning against the series now, which is funny. Which I have enjoyed the series. I'm just disturbed by this episode in particular. But I've embraced the episodic nature. And fuck the shills. I mean, for sucking the dick of the series for all, 48 episodes, and now all of a sudden, oh, I don't really like the episodic series. You were all gung-ho about it until now. Fucking shills. So that's all I got. So thanks, guys. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later.